Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha and in today's video I'm going to share with you 10 of my perfumes with this delicious vanilla note. Now I'm sure you love vanilla as well, otherwise you wouldn't be watching my video. These are the best of the best from my collection. They're all very long lasting on my skin. They project extremely well and they all have an amazing sillage. Now I was going to talk about the performance for each one, how many hours they last, but everybody's skin is so different that I didn't want to do that because I've watched people before in the past talk about a fragrance that lasted maybe 10 hours on their skin. I purchased that perfume only to be disappointed that it only lasted 2 hours on my skin. So like I said, everybody's different. What lasts a long time on me may not last as long on you, or something that lasts a really long time on you may not last as long on me. So I just want to talk about the fragrance itself, some of the notes in there, and just, yeah, let's get right on into the first one, which I just got a few days ago, and I've been wearing it every day since I've gotten it, and that one is Roses Vanille by Mancera. This is the Eau de Parfum. This is such an amazing vanilla mixed with this very intoxicating rose. Normally I'm not someone that enjoys fragrances with a rose note, but I have to say the one in this fragrance is more of a candied rose, kind of a jammy type of rose. It's not like the fresh cut, powdery, dry kind of rose, if that makes sense. I think it's done extremely well. I'm currently wearing it right now. But when you first spray this, you're gonna get lemon, which is very bright, it's very uplifting, and it makes room for the water notes in here, the sugar, that rose, vanilla, white musk, and cedar. This is a really intoxicating fragrance. Again, the vanilla in here is incredible with this rose. Now this is considered a unisex fragrance. It doesn't lean too feminine and it does not lean too male. It's right down the middle. They've done an amazing job with this one. You can feel confident if you're male or female to wear this one. Again, fabulous vanilla note in here. Long lasting. It smells a lot like the Intense Cafe by Menthol. So if you've smelled Intense Cafe, this one smells similar. I think this one might be just a little sweeter. All right, this is Fever by Jimmy Choo. This is the Eau de Parfum. This has to be one of my favorite Jimmy Choo fragrances, and I've smelled them all. I adore this one. It really clings to you. It really performs. I think the notes in this one are intoxicating, especially the vanilla in this with that plum and lychee. So if you like juicy plum, that tropical lychee mixed with a vanilla, this is the fragrance for you. There's also grapefruit, heliotrope, coffee, hazelnut, tonka bean, and mixed with this vanilla. It makes this very cozy, very intoxicating. It's a very inviting, warm type of fragrance that people are gonna really enjoy smelling and being around you. It's gorgeous. All right, this is called Eau Gourmande Ambre Vanille by Mercier. Fabulous fragrance. This is the Eau de Toilette. Normally I don't purchase Eau de Toilettes because in my opinion, sometimes they don't last as long as a perfume because they have the less concentration of the perfume oils. However, this is a different story. This is a monster. This perfume performs so incredibly well. It lasts and lasts, especially on the clothes, and the vanilla in here is so gorgeous and intoxicating. It almost has kind of a tropical vibe. There's some coconut in here, almond, and it does have a little bit of a nuttiness to it. There's orchid, heliotrope, tangerine, sandalwood, as well as that vanilla and amber. Really nice, very intoxicating, very tropical. So if you like kind of the feeling of you're on a very nice vacation somewhere, this definitely is a fragrance to look into. It will make you feel happy, very bright. Love this. All right, so if you've been wanting to try a fragrance that's an oud type of fragrance with some vanilla in there, Shaghaf Oud by Swiss Arabian Eau de Parfum is a great fragrance to try. This smells a lot like Lancome's Oud Bouquet. It does have that jammy rose in here as well with a very warm and inviting vanilla. When you first smell this, you're going to get saffron. So if you're not a big fan of saffron, it's okay. It does take a back seat to the other notes and it's not quite as prominent, although it will still maintain itself in this fragrance, just it'll be a little bit more shy. There's also some agarwood, that rose in here, the praline and vanilla is a very well-rounded fragrance. Also a unisex fragrance, so men and women can wear this. It's right down the middle. Again, not leaning too feminine, not leaning too male. Great fragrance, especially if you want to get into oud. Fabulous fragrance, wonderful vanilla, wonderful rose. This is Dior Addict by Christian Dior. This reminds me of the holidays in a bottle, like Christmas time. It smells so intoxicating. And the bourbon vanilla in this is absolutely outstanding. I absolutely love this. When you first smell it, you're getting some mandarin leaves, some orange blossom, jasmine, and then this bourbon vanilla, which is very deep. It's very mysterious. It also kind of smells like there's a cinnamon note in here, which is not listed. Maybe that's why I'm kind of getting that holiday Christmas vibe. I think it's an amazing vanilla. This is the reformulated one. I think this one was reformulated after 2012. The original has the gold cap. This is the silver. However, I don't notice a huge difference. I still think this performs incredibly well. The vanilla smells the same to me. All around great fragrance. This one is all over the place, and with good reason. It's one of the best vanilla fragrances out there, and this one is La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier Eau de Parfum. This opens with a very juicy pear, a bright bergamot, and then you're getting into this intoxicating vanilla. There's some floral notes in here, as well as some leather and vetiver. Really well done. Again, one of the best vanilla notes in a fragrance that I've ever smelled, mixed beautifully with a juicy pear. It's very feminine. It's very intoxicating. I think it's amazing. So if you want something that makes you feel incredible, very luxurious, very feminine, this is a great fragrance. All right, this is La Nuit Tresor by Lancome Eau de Parfum. I wish they sold this in stores. You can only get this online, but it's worth it. It's very intoxicating. It's very dark, very deep and mysterious. It's got a very dark rose in here with a beautiful vanilla. There's caramel, licorice, praline, incense, and coffee. Mixed with that vanilla is very, it's just so intoxicating. It's very mysterious. So if you like a fragrance that's mysterious, that's different, not a lot of people are wearing this one because you can't just go to a store and buy it. You have to go online and purchase it, but it is worth it. It smells incredible. That incense with that vanilla is smoky, very unique. Highly recommend. Getting into something a little more salty, we are talking about Olympea by Paco Rabanne Eau de Parfum. This reminds me of a saltwater vanilla taffy. It's sweet. That vanilla is creamy. There's a saltiness in here. It also reminds me of the ocean, sun-kissed skin, that salty air. It's just absolutely beautiful. You're going to get water jasmine, ginger flower, really nice vanilla with this salt, ambergris, and sandalwood. I think this is one of the best salty vanillas on the market. I love this. I have not smelled the flanker to this one, which is the intense version, but people say this one actually is better. So I can't make that comparison. All I can say is I love this. I love a salty vanilla, and this is definitely the way to go. All right. You can tell I love this one. This is Valentino Donna Born in Roma by Valentino Eau de Parfum. This is very boozy. This is very intoxicating. It also has a smoky vibe to it. There's jasmine, pink pepper, there's black currant, bergamot, again that bourbon vanilla, there's cashmere and gaiac wood. I find this one to be absolutely intoxicating. The bourbon vanilla in this is one of the best that I've ever smelled. I know the Dior Addict also has that bourbon vanilla, but I think the bourbon vanilla in this one is just a little bit better. Beautiful. So if you've been wondering about Valentino Donna Born in Roma, Just get it. You will love it. It's so intoxicating, so feminine. It's such a great fragrance to wear. Beautiful. And then last but not least, I have Mon Guerlain Intense by Guerlain Eau de Parfum. This is a great fragrance, especially if you love lavender mixed with this warm vanilla. Now this is a lot stronger than the original. The original, I don't know if the original has more of a lavender or vanilla, or if this one has more lavender, I don't know. But this one to me has more of an intense lavender, more of an intense vanilla. There's Tahitian vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, this gorgeous lavender, jasmine, patchouli. There's also licorice in here as well as a white musk. You will pick up on the licorice. I love it with the vanilla. I think it's very intoxicating. I even think a guy could probably pull this one off because of the lavender being so strong in this and that vanilla, that if you're a guy, you probably could pull this off. Quite honestly, although it's designated for a woman, definitely a guy can pull it off. Great fragrance, long lasting, great sillage, all around gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So there you have my 10 fragrances from my collection that have this gorgeous vanilla note in there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know what fragrances you wear with that vanilla note. What can you recommend to me? I love reading your comments. I love adding new fragrances to my collection. Although I am more about quality than I am quantity. I have purchased fragrances in the past that just didn't work out for me, and if they have a return policy, I'll return them. I know that bothers some people. Or I'll sell them on Mercari or give them away, because in my collection, I just want it to be fragrances that I am going to use, that I'm happy with, that are going to get, again, a lot of use. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay beautiful inside and out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time that I upload. See you soon.